Yo! I have not streamed in a long time. You know, a reason behind that is because, you know, if we watch my last stream, I kind of went into this and why I haven't been streaming. I haven't been streaming for two reasons. Let me turn this volume down. The volume is kind of loud. Whoops. Okay. I haven't been streaming for two reasons. Hold on. Okay, I haven't been streaming for two reasons. One is because I have school, and school is right now like really kicking into the bucket. So that's currently in my way. And then I'm not comfortable streaming where I am right now because I'm at home. And someone else is here, vibing downstairs, working. And if you know me, it's hard for me to, you know, work with that, but it's fine, you know. I get over it. Okay. Actually, no. Before we start, before we go into anything, let me change the stream name and the thingamabob. Where do I find that? No, I found it. We're good. We're good. Okay. I'm really in the mood for a drawing. So, I just renamed the stream. I added and drawing, or I added maybe and maybe drawing. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Coco. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Okay. So first, let's, you know, let's get myself warmed up. We're definitely gonna be playing some games before we start anything like editing or I guess drawing. Okay. Let's see. Can you guys see this? Oh, I was smooth with that. That was kind of cool. Well, that was gonna be cool as well. I guess not, though. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we're good. I accidentally double boosted right there. I don't know if you guys can see this as well. I'll tap. Okay, so you guys can't see this. Alright, cool. Perks of not having two monitors. Nade. Yeah. I tried to keep my speed throughout all of that, but failed. Oh. Oh. I knew I was gonna get grabbed as well. I was like, oh, I should have gas bursted my way out of there, or double boost, whatever it's called. I feel like my sensitivity is actually a little bit higher, but we'll play with it. I will learn it. Ugh. I have only lost once and will only lose once. Ugh. I am so good at this game. As I have died to a normal Titan. It's okay, everyone dies to a normal Titan. If you die... I realized that a lot of people, when they first play the game, they think, like, if you die to a normal Titan, it means you're bad at the game, like you're horrible at the game, but that's not the case. If you die to a normal Titan, then you died to a normal Titan. You're gonna die to a normal Titan anytime. Oh! Like, you're gonna die to a normal Titan no matter what you do. No matter how you play, there's going to be that one point when you die to a normal Titan. It could be a punk Titan, or an abnormal Titan, or a jumpy man. Even though jumpy mans are basically abnormals, it's more cringe. But still. And a lot of people don't really understand that. Because they think pros never die to Titans. Which isn't true. I need to get my phone. Hold on. Hold on. I also realized I can add, there we go. I can add a thumbnail. This music is loud. Any problems? Any warnings? No? Okay. The only warnings I'm getting are the warnings that I am streaming on a different screen resolution, and YouTube is not happy with that. There we go. It's okay. First game or second game, but first win, second game, first win. Dude, we didn't do too bad, especially for a while. I think the last time I played was... No, the last time I played was yesterday. Jesus Christ, I played this game a lot. Last time I played was yesterday, but before that I didn't play ever since I uploaded Till I Collapse. And then I do have another video ready. The only reason why I haven't posted it yet is because I'm trying to wait for permission from someone. Because the video includes a special OST made by that person. And I realized that they always ask before you, or they always say before you use their OSTs, please ask them before you do. And so I did. And I haven't gotten any replies yet, but it's fine. You know, he's pretty big, I guess, if you want to say that. So he's got a lot of notifications, or he either has those turned off. But yeah, he'll respond to it maybe, like, probably, definitely, maybe at the end of the month. And if he doesn't, it's fine. I'm moving on to 2 different projects that are free, that require free uses. Actually, you know, I don't mind showing you guys maybe like 5 seconds of the video. Actually, no, I can show you guys the entire video. You just won't have sound. That's the only thing I'm worried about, is basically the sound. I just won't show you, or I just won't have you guys hear the sound. How about that? So I'll show it to you guys, but I won't give you guys sound because, you know, it's OST from someone else. Burb. See, I even made the thumbnail for it and everything, man. Stop. Okay. This one. The OST I'm using is by someone. The OST I'm using. Oh, it's not even. This one. Right here. Come on. This is the OST I'm using. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Steel Ball Run OST Funny Valentine theme. I'm using that. I cut up the theme as well. That's why it's 3 minutes long, and the original video, I think, is 6 minutes and 21 seconds. I cut it up, so basically the entire middle is gone. There's only half of the beginning in there. Maybe like 3/4 of the beginning in there. And then there is the ending in there. Do you guys see this finally? You do not. I don't know if you guys can see this. How can I get you guys to see this? I can get you guys to see this, but I don't know if I want to use this. You know, I'll use it. Hey guys, welcome to my display. So here. There you go. This is what I'm using. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Steel Ball Run OST Funny Valentine theme. The volume is 0, so you guys can't hear it. I have the video made as well. I wonder what this is. But yeah, this is the entire video, I guess, that I've made. There's no sound. And yeah, this is here at the beginning, obviously, for the first 5 seconds. I don't think there'll be any sound. Yeah, there's no sound. Good. Trust me, it looks weird right now, but it goes with the song. And that's all you guys. You know what? We'll pause it right. We'll pause it when we see Oob. Here we go. There we go. That's all you guys get to see. Scene. So yeah, that's all you guys get to see. I have the whole thing done. The entire thing. For them to say something. If they don't end up saying something, then I'm just going to keep this to myself. So I can watch it later when I'm either about to go to bed, because it's actually a pretty banger video. I have the thumbnail done for it. I know I just said that, but I got the thumbnail done for it. So if only I can figure out how to like add the thumbnail to my phone, that'll be just even epicer if you want to say that. So yeah, I have the thing done. Just my only problem is I need to wait for a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If I get the thumbs down, I don't think I'm going to delete the video unless they ask me to delete the video from off my computer. But if they do that, I'll be pretty sad, you know. But if they say yeah, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be very excited. I asked the person who made, I don't know how to pronounce the name. It's like Frederick Hab. I'm so gonna butcher this. It's like Frederick Hab. I don't know how to pronounce it, but if you type in Frederick Hab something, I just read what? Oh, okay. It's Frederick Steel Ball Run OST. Frederick Steel Ball Run OST. And it should be the one that he made 4 months ago. Actually, let me do something. How quick do you guys think I am at pausing? Pause. Oh, I'm the fastest, man. Okay, so in this, I'm looking at the description, but he doesn't say to actually ask him. I don't. I think I'm still gonna wait for an answer because I don't know, man. You never know. He also has his own little website up. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know that until yesterday. Pause. Yeah, he doesn't actually say to ask him. I'm still going to ask him, but even though I already did. I asked him on YouTube and Twitter. I haven't asked him on. I know you guys can see any of this as well. I know I asked him on those two things, and I know that he has an Instagram, but I feel like that's just pushing it. You know, I'll wait a few, like at the end of the month. If he hasn't replied to it at all, then maybe I'll ask him on Instagram. But then again, he has been gone ever since he uploaded the video, like the steel ball run video. So still gotta wait, or he's probably doing something right now, so probably won't receive an answer at the end of the month. But then I don't want to be like so pushy. You know, I got a bunch of stuff on my mind now. Food for Titan. Oh, thank God this is a normal game. I loaded this up, and I was like, oh, is this not going to be a normal game? But no, it's a normal game. I saw the A on number 3 on the top left. I saw that A, and I was like, oh, someone modded this, but no. You know, if I'm in the server... How did he survive that? Are you... What? And then I can't even survive that. Dude, I would be on the ground and he would go for that reach on his neck and then I'll just teleport into his hands. Oh. I was doing an ASMR and I died. I'm gonna stay for this game. Oh, we also got a player Titan. Let's go! Let's watch this guy. We can make fun of him otherwise. The only reason why we're gonna make fun of him because he did miss 2 shots when I was standing still. Like, how do you miss 2 shots when I'm standing still? You weren't even going fast. Oh, that guy's just gonna let him die. It's a punk. Oh, now the player Titan's here. Oh, God. You know, it's fine. This player Titan, immediately, you can tell. Oh, are you kidding? This guy killed me? Right here. You. I'm only staying in this game because it's the only normal game with a player Titan in it. Oh, the punk's coming! Oh, the punk was coming anyway, the punk knew. Run! Oh. Is that player Titan here? He is. Would you look at that? And player Titan dead. That's embarrassing. Oh, it looks like Polaris has stepped up his game with the amount of Titan murders he's getting. Nice. Oh, that player Titan switched to normal man. Yeah. Are you kidding? I'm actually going to cry. I killed the player Titan with like this really cool move, and then I even played it off like, oh yeah, you know, meant to do that first. Yeah, cool. Die. Oh. Deserved. I didn't want to do it, man. He left me no choice, though. He could have killed me, though. He hesitated. Oh, are you kidding me? This guy's one of those people who just said revive all when they're dead. Well, to be fair, I used to be one of those people when I started out, so it's alright. You always gotta remember where you come from, man. Oh! My blades broke on your nape. It's fine. It happens all the time. Meow. Oh. Something just banged on my door, man. Man, who knew being sturdy was this hard? Oh! Ow, my skull. Nice. I still got that down though, even though I failed last game, or last round. 3 people were just right there. Oh. Oh, now that the gun guy is gone, I can finally take a sip of my Coke and not need to worry about someone shooting me in the face. That was fast, wow. Did I get that last kill? I did. Yeah. But yeah, we got a lot to do today. We'll play one more round before we go. The last one's over here. I gotta get the last kill. I got it! Yes! I got the last kill. And I only have 1 death because I was shot in the face. Oh, my phone's about to die. That's bad. Ugh. Okay. Oh, immediately dropped my phone afterwards. It seems like the stream is okay as well. We don't have that big of a delay. I don't have any problems, any errors, no. Cool. This does put a smile on my face. Becomes Thanos. Obama theme song plays in the background. I'm down to play Forest. Oh, would you look at that? Why is there only... Yeah. Oh, yeah, man, this guy needs help. I can't. Oh. Custom Titan size 3 enabled. Punk override every 5 waves enabled. Anti-Aaron. 1% on abnormal, 1% jumper, 98% normal. And endless respawn. I feel like endless respawn makes the game less fun. But hey, man, it's alright. You die, you can come back. That's the upside of it. You know, at least it isn't Titan Bomb mode. I would have lost my mind if it was Titan Bomb mode, man. That thing is just everywhere, and it sucks. And I don't like it. I just... it doesn't suck, but... I disagree with Titan Bomb mode. Stealing your kill for the win, W. Nade. Meow. Uh-oh. Oh, no! I saw his hand coming! Ah! Oh, sus. No, I gotta get revenge. No, 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 no. I swear, if he steals any of these kills... You witnessed it. There is no Titan to live that can tell the tale of my death. Imagine being hot dog and dead. Imagine being sus and dead. Oh, imagine stealing everyone's kills for the dub. Meow. Meow. Aw, you potato head. Oh, if only I was recording. Oh, wait, I am. This is going in my montage of nothing. Let me murder you. This is what peak sweat looks like. This is what it looks like when someone tries too hard in a game. And then they can't even kill a single Titan. Poggers. Pog dog. Meow. Meow. Take the kill. With another. Got him. I am so good at this game. I'm just really good at this game. My eyes are watering for reasons. Maybe because I've been staring at a game like this for years. Without blinking. Oh. Oh! I'm surprised with the server lag. That didn't get me. Now's my chance. Oh. Meow. No, he's gonna steal my kill. Only I'm allowed to steal kills. My pride as a murderer wouldn't be a thing. It would be shattered. You might as well call me the janitor. Took care of this entire side. Oh, and I'm still on a roll. Oh, toxicity! Did I take care of every tie-in on that round? That would be pretty funny. Help me, but don't help me in a way that you think. Like, don't try to murder me. Only I can murder you. My man just completely decided to ignore this guy. Why? Is it because he has red hair? Jeesh. He was probably born with them, like God. This is it. This is all I'm getting. 2 Titans from right there. And I missed, okay. Ugh. Whenever my kills get stolen, the adrenaline kicks in. Ugh. We don't have to worry about losing as well with that 5-second thing. Because even if it was just one person, it wouldn't matter. Since the restart timer thing is like 5 seconds. Uh-oh! Stupid kill, stupid kill, stupid kill. Neuron. My life has been completed. Oh! Do you understand the amount of swimming pools I can make? Swimming sweat pools. That's an idea. That's an idea for Unasanas, if that ever comes back. I don't need gas, what am I doing? You know what, I have, I've thought of an idea for a guild. Uh-oh. Well, can't say I didn't try to save him. Look, man, if only I knew my blades were literally sticks. Also, we have actually kind of very limited room time. I think we have about 1 minute, or not, 20 minutes? We have about 20 minutes, maybe? Oh. Good night. Cringe Titan. I was gonna say, is no one going to kill him? We're good. Does this guy need help with the Punk Titan? No, he'll be fine. This Punk Titan, however, is alone. Oh, my blades! Oh, you're done for. You fool, this is what I wanted you to do. Ooh. Oh, 69, the funny number. Ugh. I am sweating. Ugh. Stand still, please. Oh, I'm out of gas. That's unfortunate. I have 2 deaths on me. I will never die. I only have 2 deaths on me. If I can get to 100 kills with only 2 deaths on me, that means I have... Or my, kills per death, my, KPD. My KPD... Wait, is that it? Is that right? My KD, there we go, my KD. That's going to be 50 kills per death. And I'll be happy with that for today. Not that I'm saying that this will be our last game before I go into editing or drawing. Might be drawing next. There's 1 Titan left with 2 people. I call him Diggity Diggity Dog. I am... Yeah, this is the guy, or this is the guy you guys see in my videos playing. The Adrenaline Man. I'm surprised I didn't die from that. Oh. Good night, fool. Get me out of there. No one saw that. Let's see what's back here. Let's see what's going on in the closet. Nothing too good. Vibing and stuff. That sounds fun. Let's vibe. We're putting on costume 2 for this. How is your day? Please tell me you speak in English. Pretty good. Get away, okay. You must really think I'm an amateur. Oh! It ain't nothing I can't handle. What a true hero. Ooh. Oh, I thought he was much more taller. Meow. Nice. It's all right. Leave them alone. Uh-oh. I kind of hope that this kind of stays not with a bunch of millions of people. Oh, I have no more blades. That's a problem. How did that miss? What? I have a feeling this game wants me to cry. 1 Titan left. 13 Titans left. Meow. And good night. How are you not dead? What? No! Well, I'm glad they got revenge on the Titan that murdered me. I peaked A on my skill thing. I didn't think I peaked A. I thought I just peaked B. Uh-oh. We've got 2 more times to go. Oh no. What is this lag that I have between them? It's either it's lag or yeah. I didn't think I would have to move. Either it's lag or it's just their mod that they're using. If you use the, I think it's called EXP mod. If you use the EXP mod, it always highlights your name green. Oh, they left. But then again, that's also a good way to troll someone. You could have them think that you're using the XP mod, but you're not. Because you can color code your name, whatever you want. Unless the lime green isn't there. Ugh. I should practice my hops, man. Oh. Who was the one that slumbered with my cucumber? Oh, that's not a punk. I keep thinking that only punks can do that kicking leg motion thing. We'll just say I killed that time, so I can get absolutely nothing from it. You slumber, a cucumber. I love that video, dude. You slumber, a cucumber. Okay, go away. Burb. Okay. Everything's still looking okay, and we're almost an hour in. We can edit, or we can do stuff. And I think I know what I want to do. You know, stream delay really is not that bad here. We'll count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 seconds. I thought it was better, not gonna lie. I thought it was better. I've had worse though, so it's okay. I've had worse. I've had times when it took like a minute to get through. And if you guys have noticed anything different, it's because I have gotten rid of the chat box that I used to have. The only reason why I got rid of it because it's not epic. Okay, Burb, let me get my pad ready because I have a drawing tablet that I got for my B-Day. That's $200. To be honest, it's not that bad. The only thing I guess I find bad about it, the only thing I find bad about it is the more farther down the screen I go, the more the pen, like where you're pressing, would go further, like it'll go more down than what you're going down. So I could be like in the middle of the screen, but the pen would be slightly under. So that's the one thing I don't like about it, but that's fine, you know. Not like I'm going to die or anything. I need to re-aim my microphone at my skull. Actually, which way is better? Is it this way? No, because if I aim it at my skull, yeah. So if I aim it at my mouth, it's much more better. I know that some microphones are like to capture what's around you. Those are like those ball microphones, right? Yeah, I think so. Uh-oh. I may have broken my pen. Oh, no, it's fine. I did not know I could take the pointer out. I did not know I could just take it out and put it back in. That scared me. I was like, oh. Okay. Should I make background for my computer? Please restart Fresco to continue. Sure. No, I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to build, not build, I think I'm just going to go off of a square. I think I have already doomed my fate. I have already doomed my fate. Alright. Now go back. Deleto. You have awoken Deleto Blue. This is my kind of size. I'm sorry, I was just reading the thing and it's like, save the size? And I was like, this is my kind of size. Okay, let's get you guys to see what's going on. Ski? Scene. Oh, we're waiting just a little bit. Let's see. No. Let's see if I can get this to work, because it's not working. So. Work! Work, I tell you! Okay, why is this not working? What does foreground window mean? Oh, let's try that. We'll open this. We'll give it some time. And it no working. Yes. I mean, I could just show you guys a scene, but I want this to be out of the picture. There we go. Actually, wait, before I do that. Okay, before I do that, you guys go back to scene. Before I do that, I want to make sure I'm doing something, or I'm not going to leak anything. Because I don't want to accidentally leak my name. That won't be epic. Well, I'm not even signed into an account. Yes, I am. I can't even make up my own mind. Okay. Don't know why this is not working. work? This one. Is this too hard to ask? I guess it is. Wow. Okay. $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it? And yes, I'm giving it away. Remember, share, 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 share. And trolls, don't get blocked. There we go. Hey guys. Okay. Now if I open up Fresco, this should be what you guys are seeing. It is. But you guys don't see what's on this side, right? I have to wait, hold on. You guys can barely see what's on this side. Okay. We have run into another problem. OBS just isn't working in general. Face reveal. Oh man, you guys can't see me. See, if I do capture any full screen object and I click on Fresco, no work A. I always thought Fresco would just work, or not just Fresco. I always thought this would just work on anything that's full screened, but I guess not. We can close out of that. Alright, time to go to Google. What is this called again? It is OBS, there we go. OBS, why won't it capture? No, we'll just say game. Why it won't OBS OBS won't capture game. Follow these simple steps to fix your game capture source not working. Delete the capture source, restart Streamlabs as administrator, and re-add the sauce. Use capture specific window or capture foreground window with hotkey to force the capture to the game. Well, I can't close out of I can't close it, but it's already running on the thingamabob. But might as well give it a go, you know. Game, add existing, never mind, it didn't work. Capture specific window, Fresco, boom. Ruh-roh. So I can show you guys Fresco, but I would have to end the stream and open it up as administrator, because apparently I'm gonna cry. Hold on, let us see. Scene collection, what do you mean? Yes. What the heck? We'll name it Obama. I'm back. Well, I loaded up Obama. It just really wasn't a good idea. Could I close this down but keep the stream running? Probably not. We'll try it at the end of the stream or when I want to end the stream. Yeah, it just won't work anyway. I don't think it'll work even if I run it as minister. Alright, you guys are going to be confused then. Display, please. Come on, there we go. You guys are going to be a little bit confusion. That's in the middle, right? Yeah, that's in the middle. On what I'm doing. Here we go. You guys will only be a little bit confused anyway. It's not going to be that bad. Oh, I need my glove. I need my cool glove that only covers up 2 of my fingers. It's such a cool glove, man. It's a glove that only covers up 2 of my fingers, so I can put my hand on my tablet and draw. Woo! Yeah! Looks like we already have something going, actually. That's cool. Look at that. I'm not happy with that. I would be more happy with that, yeah. You know, shoulders can be about here. The other shoulder can be about here. Since this is my first time drawing on stream, I don't like that. Hold on. I like to put a little dip right here. As it pops up. And it comes down like that, almost like a big C. I should become a tutorial artist. Woo! Teach people how to draw my style. Because this just goes down, we're only going to make it go down. Do I want to only make it go? Yeah, I only want to make it want to go down. This time, it's just built right off of the end of the C, not a little bit off. And then his chest, theoretically speaking, would kind of be hiding this arm. So this would need to be pushed out like right here. While that would be like that. Cool. Let me do that. Bam. No. I'm not happy with that. Hold on. They're going to be looking over here. Am I happy with that? I'm happy with that. This will be where their nose is. No. This will be where their nose is. And this will be where their mouth is. Epic. Okay. We have some erasing to do. Becomes Bob Ross. Right here is about fine. I'm going to pop the shoulder like that. Nice. And then this just works its way down. And that can work like that. We'll have that like that. And then this just comes its way down. Boom! Body. People have that. If you wanted to make him muscular, you can just do this. You can give him the good old lightning. You normally you wouldn't put anything on this side, but you wouldn't either make it want to branch off on this side. But in this case, they aren't really that muscly. But I don't mind having some streaks to show that they are muscly. So like that's fine. This can work its way like that. No. We'll just have it like that. Because in that way it can build down to the rest of the body that's underneath everything. There we go. We're going to give this person short hair because I haven't given anyone short hair in a while. So we'll do it like this. We're going to have it just building around the head. We're only in the sketching phase as well, so all of this is going to look many times more better. Even though I think my sketching phases always look good, but then I mess it up in the end. So yeah, boom. We're giving him short hair. So this is how far we're going to let the hair go. Obviously, on some stripes, we're going to let the hair go under it, but still. And we're going to let the hair come out in some places. We're going to make it probably just jump down right here. So then that means the hair is going to be like this. It's going to have a little bump right here. Oh, this music got serious. Jesus, alright. Where it's going to have a little bump right there. And because it's going to have a little bump right there, we're going to need to build this little bump down here. And normally, so I've started doing this new thing that really helps me with hair. Is you make a little bump, another one. And then you just make multiple more. So it looks like little mountains, basically. And then you make the thing come down. So it's almost dipping into these lines that you have right here. You can make them come up. You can make this one longer, because why not? And we'll make that one longer, because why not? So yeah, there you go. This is what I normally do. Then we'll build off. We'll build off with hair over here. The ear is normally over here. We'll build off with hair like this. And like that, and then boom. This is probably going to shrink as well, so instead of it being right here, it might be like right here. Instead of this being all the way down here, we might only do this, and then do that. And then we'll just build off of that. And then for clothing's tricky, because I'm terrible at clothing, but I know how to do scarves really well, because the person that's my PFP on YouTube has a scarf. Basically what we're going to do is that we're going to add 2 bumps right here on their neck. Right underneath their chin, you're going to add 2 bumps like this. This one is going to come up and it's going to curve upwards like that. And then you're going to build another thing off of that. You're going to make this come around. You're going to make it build up like that. So this has 2 bumps, and this basically has 2 bumps, but it's 2 bumps kind of like one. You're just putting pressure down on the large part, so it goes inwards. And so yeah, we might make the eyes just a little bit lower, so about here, because their face is slightly turned. Their face is slightly turned this way, so you can't see everything on this side, but you can see almost everything on this side, which means their ear is going to be more visible. Well, this side probably won't have that much of a visible ear. My phone just went off, sorry. So yeah, this side you can see everything. Sunlight, where do we want the sunlight to come down? What is more easier? We'll have the sunlight come down right here. This is how I like to mark sunlight, just leave me alone. So this is what we're gonna do. This is our sketch. This is literally something everyone else can follow along. Sometimes, but before we go on to like making our lines more straighter and more better, let's add these right above the chest. We'll add those. Then you can also add this with the scarf. You want to make sure you start a line right here. You can come down. Maybe if it makes contact with this line, or the invisible line, you can say that. It can make contact with the invisible line right here. You make it go down to even just a little bit more. It doesn't matter. And then you can make it change direction like that. And then have it change direction again. You can make it come out like that. You can do that. And we can have it fold in like that. But that looks more like a tie. So we don't want to make it look like a tie. This is how you're going to fix that. If you end up making that look like a tie, you can just make it all wiggly like that. It still kind of looks like a tie, so what we're going to do is that we're just going to make it like that, but still, it looks better. If we want, when we're straightening out our lines, we can make this, like the beginning part of this, more bigger. Well, we can keep this size, so it can be like this, but then we'll come up like right here. Maybe like right here, we're gonna have it just. So yeah, we can do that. That way it's much more bigger at the beginning, but it gets smaller here. We will also cover up down here a little bit, only a little bit. We won't do a lot. There you go. We can add this little line here. We won't add any little lines over here to represent that this is an arm. His or hers, doesn't matter. What do you want to do? If you're doing a her, I suggest you wouldn't do like his, because I'm making a he. I wouldn't suggest you do his pecs like this. I would suggest that you make them more of like C's, so like that. So if you're doing a girl, this is going to be pecs 1, this is going to be pecs 2. Pecs 1, what you're going to do that, you're going to do that. Hold on. You are going to do this. And then on pecs 2, you're going to do that. Oh, you're going to do that. You're going to do that. You're going to do that. But yeah, there you go. You're going to do that. Because their body is slightly faced, you know, if you're looking in their direction, they are looking to the left. And we are seeing them as if they're looking to the right. So that's why. So their body is slightly turned. However, in this case, it's not really that turned, but you still want to do this because it just looks better. Some people can agree, or some people can disagree with that, and it still doesn't matter. I haven't really drawn too much of girls, so I can't really tell you what I think is best or what isn't, but still. We're going to make a new tab. We're going to make this one. We're going to turn down the opacity to 30. Just something small like 20 or 30 or 10. I'm bringing it down to 25. It doesn't really matter what you bring the layer down to. The only thing that matters is really, I mean, I guess the only thing that really matters is how you draw. Like how complicated you make these things look. Okay, let's zoom in. Let's do the easy parts first, like nose and mouth. Because we haven't started on the eyes. Normally I start on the eyes before I do this, but well, I'm actually going to turn this up. Let me make this more better. It's 480. While that is fixing itself, I'm going to turn this up because my tablet is seeing this as a Holy Spirit. There we go. Okay, we'll switch to this. Let's get the nose done. I like to do my noses so they're like that. I like to do my noses so they're like that. So what you're going to do to make a nose like that, you're going to draw two C's, but you're going to connect them kind of. So, well, I guess you're going to draw an L or like a J, but you're not going to finish off the hook. You're just going to make it halfway through. So the J, it's going to come down like that, and then you're going to draw a C almost right under it. So, not like that. You're going to draw a C. You're going to make sure it has kind of like a pointy end. Hold on. So a J. Hold on. So a J. And then there's the nose. So this is how I do my nose. It doesn't look like I did that here because what I did was that I did this and then I did that. Nope. I did this and then that. This is exactly what I did. Just it's more curved right here. Yeah, this is almost exactly what I did. Just you gotta get rid of this part. That's how I do my noses. You can do your noses however you want. For their mouth expression, I normally make them smiling, and then if it's something like serious, like they got blood dripping down their arm or something like that, totally not a reference to Gohan that I drew like 2 years ago. If they're like in a serious position or a serious, then they obviously would have their mouth facing downwards, and by that I mean if they were serious, you would do this. You would do that. So basically what I did is that I started the line like this, and then I built it over like that. Except I just didn't make the beginning at that long. So yeah. This is how you would make them either sad or serious. However, we're going to draw them happy. There we go. You want to make sure the line is more on this side of the face. So, like this. There we go. Depending on how you're drawing the character, you can give them a little tooth. By that I mean you can give them a little triangle, just like right here. You can do that if you want to. You don't have to. But I think I'm not gonna... No, yeah, I will. I haven't drawn a character with a tooth like that and ears in a long time. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's go to their eyes next. Because their eyes are probably one of the hardest things, but still. Ooh, did the Donkey Kong OST finally end? Oh, I think it did. Oh, it did. Okay. Relaxing music from the Donkey Kong series. I will turn up the volume just so it's more easier to hear for you guys. Whoops. No, I forgot you guys could see my entire screen. It's fine. There's nothing there, I don't think. Right? Yeah, nothing there. You guys can see my Google. Here you guys go. I'll make it more easier for you guys to hear. There you go. You guys can now hear more better, right? Yeah, there we go. Kind of don't like how much it's peaking though. Okay, that works for me. Bam, we'll go back here. Okay. So how I do my eyes, well, I guess it depends on how you want to do your eyes. If you're doing a girl, you have to do something kind of different. But if you're doing a boy, it's just a parenthesis, but placed it's placed horizontally and vertically, and then rotated. I guess if you want to say it like that, I guess horizontally and vertically don't need to be there. You're just spinning the parentheses. So literally what you're doing is you're doing this. Bam. That's basically what you're doing. I didn't think I would get it in my first try. Here we go. So you're still in your sketching phases as well, because when we move to our non-sketching phases, we're going to use another pen that's like a marker. We're going to make it just a little bit bigger because I'm using, this is 6 and this will be 7. But yeah, when you get into your phases of when you're not sketching, you're going to be using that. I'm just only using a pencil because I'm forced to use a pencil in Fresco, but still. Okay. So now, even if you're making a girl, you would do this. Like, you would start it off with that. And then girls and boys, you do this. You give them a little spike right there. You draw just a small spike like this. for girls and boys. You can do this. And because I'm making a boy, that's going to be the last eyelash that I'm giving them. And now, if you were doing a girl, hold on. If you were doing a girl, I recommend you do this as well. So like this, boom. There you go. If you're doing a girl, I recommend you do this. All of this right here. But then, if you are doing a girl, you draw another line like right here that goes out, and I guess just draw like an eyelash like this. You can make it go up, but you want to make sure it goes right back into the thing. If you want, you can make it just a little bit longer, so like that. You want to make sure this like, you want to make sure inside of this is clear. Inside of this is like clear right here, so it's just not all black. And then if you are doing a girl, you want to get rid of this line under it, so it's like it connects kind of. And then you do this. Do this if you're making a girl. And then you do that. And then you do this. And then you do that. And this is how I make grills. Well, at least with the eyes wise. Normally on this last one, because I'm going to make it go down like this. Normally on the last one, if you are doing a girl, then I like to add just a small, or the last eyelash. That combines right here. So then it goes down. So it basically just combines with this line. That's what I like to do. But we're not making a grill. So yeah, if you're doing a girl, do all that, but don't do, like, don't undo. If you can undo. There we go. So we're just gonna make this like a C, a very, very sharp turny C. It's gonna come down just like that. Well, this, we're gonna remake this so it's not really that clunky. Now with this, you're gonna make it connect to this part. And now there's something you can do here if you want. You can draw like small stuff like this. However, I normally don't draw these kind of things until I've drawn the eyes, because I like to draw these under the eyes. At least if you're doing a girl, I recommend you are doing this. If you're doing a boy, just do that. If you're doing a girl, and then draw little eyelashes like right here. You can do 2, you can do 3, you can do 4, it doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna do it in this case. If you're making a boy, you don't have to do it. If you're doing a girl, I recommend you do it. Oh, I messed up. Hold on. I normally mess up on the eyes a lot. Oh, that's not that bad. It's not that bad. You want to make sure it kind of connects with this part right here, and how you're gonna make it connect. Hold on. This is how you're gonna make it connect. You're gonna make it point at this. You're gonna make it point, so you're gonna draw a little straight line, and then you're gonna make it like a C, like that, but not as bad. Or you can just draw a C, a small one. Nice. There you go. I recommend just doing that. Well, you don't have to. I'm doing it, you know, because you can do it with boys, you can do it with girls, so might as well. Now we just gotta do the same thing on the opposite side. And what some people do, that they highlight it, like they highlight their eye right here, and then they make a copy and they put it over here, which is something I used to do a lot, but I realized that it kind of messes up with the I guess you could say it messes up with, I don't know, just copying the layer just doesn't really make it better. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put my foot down without me unplugging everything. Okay, because there's wires all over the place. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna draw right here. If you ever have trouble as well, if you ever have trouble connecting the eyes to like their separate place, I suggest what you do. That you do end up outlining it and then you make it more better. You don't have to do it, but I suggest you do it. Oh, I messed up. I'm so used to doing this, so that's fine. So this is where things get a little bit tricky. You're gonna do this. Yes, we are skipping a little bit, and we are skipping a little bit of steps already. But I suggest you do this. I suggest you always make sure like this part of the face, so this eye is actually this eye is smaller because it's not on this side of the face where you can see everything, but it's on this side, so everything is slightly turned. So you're gonna do this. You're gonna make it come down. You're gonna make it kind of more straighter than the other one, and you're gonna do that. I'm gonna straighten out that, and boom, you just do this. You gotta try and do everything you can as well to make it look like it matches that. So we're gonna make this eyebrow just a little bit more thicker, so it can match the height. Later in the future, I think I'll go over this again and make it more better. And now, because they're looking right here, which is the reason why we have this little cross. We want to have that little cross right there. We want to make sure that they're looking over there. So what we're going to do is, I suggest you test out like the way the eyes would look by you doing this, because then you can picture the eye there more clear. And if you like it where it is, then I suggest you can do that. If you do that, it looks like they're just looking down here. If you do this, it looks like they're looking at you because this eye is in the middle. And because this eye is in the middle, you can basically control it to look wherever you want. You can control this entire thing. So if we make this in the middle, if we put this in the middle, it looks like, oh wow, would you look at that? It looks like they're looking at you. Yeah, so to fix this without you needing to do too much is you keep this right here. Actually, I found this to be more easier if you keep it like that. We're still in our sketching phases as well, so we'll just do this. We'll draw all over it, just so it's like that. What we're doing is we're making this side more uneven with this side. And that way it looks like he's looking more over here. So now we're going to get this, we're going to erase that, bringing this back out and doing this. Boom. You always want to make sure it's just, they can just match this. Sometimes I find it more easier if you just continue off of this. There we go. So there you go. If you're doing girls, obviously you make their eyelashes right here. The eye is a little bit hard to see, so we'll just color it in. Kind of. We're not coloring it in. We're just making it more easier to see. So there you go, you got the eyes done, and it doesn't look too bad, at least not right now. It still looks pretty good, still looks okay. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Nice. Okay, next up is the hair. Because what we're doing is we started on the two easy parts, which normally you don't start on. You start on the eyes, and then you start on the nose, and then the mouth. And then what you do once you do that, because I obviously skipped the first step, I started on the nose and then the mouth, and then the eyes, because the eyes were the first step. But the only reason why I drew the nose and the mouth is because they're more easier to draw. So what you're going to do now, so you're going to draw the hair. What I did is that I added a little front patch to the hair. The only reason why I did that is because it's more easier for you to connect the hair with the back of their hair. So it's not, it's not that bad. So here, if you can see your hair, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it come up. So it's almost like a lightning bolt, if you want to say, or if you want to see it like that, you want to. And normally what I suggest you do is that if you're on traditional, or not traditional, if you're on digital, I suggest you make another layer. It's just, I'm still in my sketching phases, but yeah. So I'm only doing this because it kind of connects with traditional and digital. But yeah, I suggest making another layer just in case you mess up and you have to go back. But you can't go back because, you might accidentally get rid of the part of that eyebrows and etc. It's too much to handle. So we want this part of their hair to be sharp. We want it to come like this. And it's going to build up, making kind of a giant parenthesis. So like that. Your next step is you're just gonna do this basically right here. I'll try and make it dark. You're just gonna do that. You're just gonna make a slash like that. But if you want to get creative, and which I'm going to do, you can bend the line. So I'm going to do this. I'm gonna bend the line and I'm gonna bend it again just so it goes back to its normal state. And there you go. You have bended the line twice, and it looks. Some could say it looks more better if you bend the line, but other people say different, so no one agreed on everything all the way. Unless you talk to them, but still. So yeah, with this one, we kind of want to try and make it look sharp, which is you're just going to draw the end more, I guess more, not more with thickness, but more, I don't know, just better. You're just going to draw the end more better. There we go. We're going to make it come up like two little mountains. We're going to make this part soft. And how you make it soft is you make things soft by you not doing this with it immediately being sharp. You just make it soft by you doing this. Because this looks more softer than this. So that's what we did. Kind of. You can fix it just by you repeatedly drawing over it. The only thing you're really doing is you're just making it so the end isn't that bad. Here we'll have the line sticking out. It won't build up to its true potential of the sketch. And boom, there you go. We got the front patch of hair done. Congratulations. Now, I've realized I've made mistakes, and that's, you erase what's inside the hair because you don't see what's on the outside of the hair. But what people do is they end up making the outside of the hair more, like they keep it like that, but then they will add a darker color to it. So when we draw over this, because us digital people can do this, if you're doing on traditional, I recommend you keep it black. If you're drawing over it, I recommend you color it like a different color. So when we're in our next phase, like this, we're going to be using a marker, and we won't be using black. I suggest you use the color that you're going to use to color their hair. But if you want to get wild, that's only if you want to get wild. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I recommend you use a color that you don't end up using a lot. Then, no, yes I do. You want to use a color that you end up using a lot, so this is what you're going to do. Basically, this is just what you're going to do. You're going to make sure your lines are more straight with more confidence. Yeah, we're not on that phase yet, so might as well stop skipping ahead. Where I'm going to put that back to red. Doesn't matter, to be honest, where you put it. That's still 7, right? Yeah, that's still 7. Cool. Alright, nice. So now you can do a lot of things after this. If you want, you can repeatedly put spikes down. You know, just make them more longer the way they go. Like this. You can even maybe make this one cover up their ear right here. You do that. Or you can make it kind of like this, so you can make it where their hair will sway over here. And then you can cover it up like that with a piece of strand hair like this. So their hair right here is building up right here, and it's just going to come down and it's going to go into this part of the hair, because then you're just going to cover it up with this, but then this is going to come over here and reveal. Probably won't be that long as well. It's, there you go. You can do that if you want. I might do that because that looked pretty good. Yeah, I might do that. That looks pretty good. I just gotta go back and get rid of those lines. So yeah, this is gonna come out like that. This is gonna be a little more thicker, but then it's gonna kind of like bend down like this. Or you don't have to do that. Sometimes I find it to look more better if you don't do that. I'm gonna do that. Boom. There you go. Where it's pointing over here. Actually, let's draw this in. My way it's more easier for us to understand how our lines are working. There you go. Sometimes I've seen it where people, they won't just immediately make it like come down to the first patch. It'll almost get there, but then they'll have another piece of strand hair to stick out like this. Then it'll go down, you know, connect right here. Well, this one would be the one line that goes down over here and ends up passing. So yeah, I've seen people do that before. If you do end up doing this though, I recommend you put another strand of hair, just so it kind of evens out. We'll do this. There we go. We'll do that. No, we won't do that. I don't like that. I don't think I'll have that connect, but I will have it almost like that. So yeah, I'll have it like that where it's not really connecting, it's just making its own little shape. Now you can get, now if you don't really like this, like if you don't like the way this is turning out, you can just add maybe like a strand of hair this can build off of. And it can be sort of long like this. And then the hair goes out. It'll build out like that. It'll build its way back in. Yeah, just like that. It looks a lot more better. Now I'm gonna do originally what I had, like the original idea, which is making this strand of hair stick out over here. And to do that, you're going to make sure there's a line pointing towards the end, and you're just going to have it stick out, or you're just going to have it build the way you want it to. So like that, maybe. No, I don't like that. Hold on. There we go. So this hair is branching off, and it's building onto that, which this one is going to be thick. We'll have it build into that and stop, but then we're going to have to make that more thicker, or longer, however you want to say it. We're going to have their head, or their head shape come down, so it'll be like that, where it'll kind of connect. Just not really make it too obvious. I suggest just making it like a straight line from right here I guess, if you wanted to put it like that, but not really, because you know their head is gonna have to be right here. So this is completely different. But because I don't like it how this is just sticking out randomly, I'm gonna add something else onto it, which will be a line that will connect to the second strand of hair. So like that, and it'll build down. So almost like that, yeah. We will now have the hair like this, where you can see parts of the head. It's not really the head, it's more the hair. We're just doing it so it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Okay. So because I did this, if you really, really want to, you could turn this into, oh sorry, you can turn this into an ear, like an animal ear, but you're gonna have to draw one over here that's like the same thing, or an elf ear. You can do that. But you can do the same thing on the opposite side. You can have it sticking out of like a strand of hair on this side, which is a good idea, but I don't know. If you want to, you can do that. But for this, I think I'm going to turn this into a strand of hair. Now, you know, let's get wild. We'll do animal ears. I like to make the animal ears so they have a few, how do you say it? I like to make it so they have a few ways of connecting. Because you can't really see it on this side, like, because you can't really see it on the angle they're at, I guess you could do this. Yeah, you can just do that. So if you do end up doing this, you're going to have to draw 3 lines. One right here, one like this. I suggest you make it more obvious that this one exists. Like that. This can just end however you want it to. Like this can build off like right here if you want. Or not, it doesn't have to be that way. Most animal ears have things in them, so you would do that. And then with what's left over, you just draw like a little hollow sign just so the person who's seeing this knows it's hollow. Next up, or you don't have to do it, but in my opinion, sometimes it makes the drawing not look good. And because this is kind of different, we are going to erase this. There we go. So it looks more better. There you go. Yeah, it looks much more better. Alright, so now what we're gonna do on this side is we're just gonna make it so strands of hair can be seen going down to like this. We'll draw that, so strands of hair like that can go there. And we'll do that. We'll draw some strands of hair coming off of that, and then boom. Because this is the inside of an ear, we're not gonna draw anything except for that. Yeah. Now we aren't gonna finish the hair on this side because we still haven't drawn like the facial shape. And yes, we're gonna make this look more like a boy. Just watch. Or a girl if you're doing a girl. I can make it look like it's a girl for you guys. So it'll come down. We'll just have like a straight line like that. We obviously want it to make sure that it can kind of connect to the ear. If you're having the ears on the top of the head, then I wouldn't worry about you doing this. But I just suggest you doing that. You do that. We're gonna have this branch down. And then, hold on. We aren't gonna do that. We are not gonna do that. Sometimes I find it more easier if you just draw this. I kind of want to make sure I'm with the sketch as well, so it doesn't look too bad. We also don't want them to look chubby because that's not our goal to make them look chubby. We want them to look fit. Not that there's anything wrong with being chubby. I'm just saying. We're going back. Hold on. This is still there. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna have that go down. We're gonna have this build down. Just maybe sometimes we can only do it a little bit. It'll be fine if we just do this. Yeah, because this looks much more better. We'll fix this. Hold on. We'll fix this. There we go. So now this is the part when this is basically the part when someone knows or thinks that your drawing is chubby. Is basically the chin and the body structure. Well, I guess the jawline, if you just want to say that instead of it being the chin, it's a jawline. However you draw the jawline is basically how your character is going to be fit in that character-wise. But before we continue off of this, we have to finish the hair over here. That way we can have the jawline connecting to something. However, we're just going to do that, just so that's there. I suggest sometimes not doing that because you may kind of mess up. So then you don't want it to be like that. Yeah, so then you'll just have it building up. And it'll just be like that, kind of. So yeah, that's how it'll be. That's once we get to that point. Sometimes I get crazy and I draw like the hair coming all the way down here. But because this person has short hair... Oh, my back. But because this person has short hair, we're not really gonna give them anything too extreme. We're also gonna change this just so, you know. We're gonna change that. Boom. So that way the hair right here is actually coming down here. We'll fix this as well just so it doesn't look like it's actually going this way. We'll make it look like the hair right here is coming down like this, so we'll draw like a little thing right here. That's when we want to do that though. We can do it now, it's just because, you know, we finished this part. But we just want to get this done with. What we're going to end up doing is we're going to draw this little line. If you want to say it's a little line. There you go. I'm not confident in my lines as well, so that's my biggest downfall, which you should be confident when you're drawing something. That's why you always see me going back and forth. But this isn't our, you know, our final sketch for the 10th millionth time. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna make this line or this strand of hair look thick, so we're gonna make it come out like that. And bam. So that way it looks more smaller. Like that. There you go. So it kind of connects with this one, but just not really. It doesn't look like it connects. So now on this side we're gonna draw this ear that we have right here, which is like this. Hold on. This is how we're gonna do it. Bam. So that's how we're gonna do it. We're just gonna make this look like it's coming up more, so it kind of matches with the other side. Let's look at it. Let's see if we like it. Do we like it? Whoops. Do we like it? Whatever, cause I just got a notification on my phone. Whatever one is closer to the N or Y. It looks like it's a no. I got a Twitch notification and it starts with an M. And that's closer to N, so no. We'll redo this. Well, whoops. I accidentally undid something that I don't even know. Bam. Okay. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna make it come up. And we'll do that. Make it go up like that, and then we'll make this come down so it connects. And bam. It looks a little bit better. We won't draw anything on this side, like nothing inside, because you can't really see what's on that side. So now it's the time when you can add your hair. Like, so if you wanted to add more hair, you can do it like this. You can add hair, so it's like that. The only reason why I'm doing this is because I kind of like it when this type of hair cuts into this part. And we'll just have it building off into that. Which means we gotta do the same thing on this side, and the reason why we are doing it on this side is so this can connect more better with this. It's preferred that you make it the same. It's preferred that you make it the same height. Not height, but you know what I mean. The same length. There we go. English is hard, man. So we'll do this. And let's do that. Because we couldn't really make it connect with this, but if anything, it's going to be under this. This part will be under these two things right here. So that's how we're going to make it look like it's under. We're just going to make this look darker, and we're going to make this look darker while this is going to look lighter. And so yeah, there we go. We have our two little strands of hair poking almost, well, this one is poking through our little sketch, so it doesn't really matter if it is or isn't. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to finish this. This one is going to be more of like, it's going to be more of it already being in one place. By that I mean it's going to go up. There we go. You can make it look more better as well if you want. And by that I mean, here was the reason why I was talking about you really wouldn't do this. You would only just make it so that's the bottom part. However, you do want this to go up just a little bit more quicker than these guys over here. And once it matches almost like that, you can make it start to go up just a little bit more. And we will have it building up into that hair. There we go. If we want, we can make this more thicker. No, we won't make it more thicker. Actually, yeah, we can. We'll just have it building off into this. There we go, so it looks more thicker. Nice. Let's just straighten this out. We will do that. So boom. I suggest we do parts of the neck now, and by that I mean because I like to do necks like this, just right under their chin. I like to do necks like this, and then it builds down into the layer right here. This neck right here is like this, and this starts to build down like that. So they're almost the same, but they're just the same. So now that we got the neck down, let's work on this part. That way we can make their hair either just touch this, like just touch right here, or we can make their hair just a little bit longer, like neck length. But then again, that's messing with the sketch you already had done, so sometimes I would suggest you wouldn't change your hairstyle based on your sketch, because then sometimes the hair can get into what you previously had planned, and it kind of just ruins everything. But you don't have to. You don't have to keep it the same. I guess if you wanted to make it, if you want to make your drawing look really good, then just do what you think is best. I'm gonna challenge myself and push myself to these limits, and this is how we're gonna make him look more like a boy instead of a girl, because he does look like a girl kind of. So we're gonna change that by us drawing his muscles kind of pop, and he's gonna be more muscular than a girl. So with the elbows, I made it so they pop out. If you're gonna do a girl, I suggest you don't make it so they pop out. So like this, if you're doing a girl, you just make it like over here. I might keep that because it's kind of good, but we'll pop this out just a little bit more. Like that. Even though we basically didn't change anything, but still. So this is the part where I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to make the hair just a little bit more longer, so neck length. And by that, and how I'm going to do that is, we are first of all going to start off, actually we're going to start off a little bit under. So remember when we were over here, this was like one of the last lines we did for this side of the hair. We're going to do that again, but better. So what we're going to do is that, you see how this is like this? We're going to make it come down, so it's just like this. We're going to make it build off right here. And this is going to build off into several different things. So this will be the line of the hair. So it'll stop like that. So it'll be like that. But instead, because we're making this neck length, we have to make sure, so make it look like so it just stops. And now with this strand of hair, we're going to make this connect, point it at this, or do your best at least. You don't actually have to make it exactly point at it, but if you want it to look like it's building off of that line, then I suggest you do it. And then this, we're going to make this do that. We're just going to make this basically a bunch of crazy hairstyles that you wouldn't see. So like that. Now it does look more girlish. I know I said that this was going to try and be a boy, but I'm doing my best, man. We will make this just a small line. Actually, we'll make that 2 small lines, so it'll be like that. And then that is going to build off of this, like this. And we'll do that. And we'll do this. And we'll just build off of that. So we're going to make that a little bit longer. We're going to make this part a little bit longer. We're going to make this just a little bit longer. And even if you want, you can just draw small hair. And like come out like that. But have them connect. There you go. So it'll be like that. You can just make this like a thing for the hair. You'll just have to make it look like it connects with it. And then we'll just draw like a little strand of hair, so it looks like they haven't taken a bath in years. Yeah, this is what it looks like right now. I think it looks pretty good. And yes, we do have the scarf there. We're gonna build off of that with the body, like with its structure right now. So yeah, we just gotta do everything with the hair. We gotta make sure we're happy with the hair. If you're not happy with the hair, you can make it shorter. You don't have to do what I'm doing as well. Keep that in mind. But if you like what I'm doing with the hair, you can maybe follow it up just with your style and my hairstyle. I don't know, however you want to do it. We're gonna make this one just the same size. That way it's not too weird. Yeah, so like that. And by same size, I mean same height. We're gonna have this one build up, but then we're gonna build that one inwards. So then that's gonna give us another way, or that's gonna give us a thing that we have to draw up here. We're gonna make this one draw all the way. We're gonna make this one drop all the way down, like right here, with that little curve that we had right there. We're just gonna make this build up. So it's going to look like it's gonna come out, but then it's gonna come right back in. There you go. We're gonna make that one go out like that. And now we have to make it look like this all exists. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna draw several little bumps. We're gonna draw little hair strands, you know, coming in. Bam. We have to draw little hair strands right here as well, so it looks like this exists. Boom, bam, boom, bop. And sometimes I suggest that you do it, but you don't have to do it. You can build off of this again. You can make it kind of follow, but then it goes off again. You can do what you want to do. So their hair, because this hair is built on. It's oh my bad. I just had a mini stroke. Because their hair right here is their back hair, you're not going to draw as much hair you did back here as of right here. But you are going to continue off of this. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to draw a series of, however you want to call it, a series of, whatever these are called. C's, there we go. We want to take that back. So when you're doing this, you don't want to make sure this connects with this, because it's going to look like this is a hair strand, and that's going to not look good, you know. So you don't want to make sure it connects with that. You want to make sure it's like completely all over the place, and by that I mean you can do this. You can make that go forwards to that, or you can make this one its own thing over here, and it can have its own little pop. We'll make that one just a little bit longer. And by its own little pop, I mean like its own little hair thing. So we want the hair to point this way. This is where we want the hair to point. Well, the hair back here is going to point downwards. And so this is what we're gonna do. I realize this entire stream is just me drawing. Okay. Sometimes this very rarely, I like to make it look like the hair is just a little bit longer. But then again, you have to keep in mind you may not see any of this because of the scarf that's going to be replaced right here. So I guess don't get too intense with what you're drawing. So yeah. So because we did something right here, we might as well match it up with something over here. Because we drew this one on top of this, let's get a little bit creative and draw that one to pop out. So it pops out from this giant strand of hair right here. We'll probably do this, and bam. Kind of looks like the same thing. I mean, if you want to, I know that I used to do this a lot. If you want, you can just do this and then do that. You can do that if you want. You can add another one. Yeah, so it looks like this. There you go. You can do that, but I suggest, because we haven't basically made this evened out yet, you can do that. You can do this. We'll just have it building in. into this part of the hair. So it looks like it kind of connects. Bam. There you go. You can do that. Perfect. We just want to draw some strands in that place. And so it connects. There you go. Haven't talked to you in a year. By Ted Turner, are you who I think you are? Are you Scotty? No, you're not Scotty Turner. But yeah, I do remember two Turners. That was pretty cool. When you showed up, and I think I was talking to Scotty at the time when you showed up. But yeah, how are you doing, Ted? So we're gonna finish Ted is typing his thing. We're gonna finish this right here, his elbow. Sometimes it's good to draw just little things like this. He's gonna have a cloak on, and the reason why we're gonna do a cloak is because cloaks are really easy to do, other than like shirts. Used to play World War II Zombies. Oh, I remember you. Was I doing a Nazi stream or was I doing a multiplayer stream? I think I was doing a multiplayer stream. Right? Was I doing a multiplayer stream? I don't know. I met a lot, or I made more of my audience playing World War II. I made a lot. Speaking is hard. We did Easter egg. We did. Ugh, I can't think of it, huh? I can't think of it, but I believe you. I really do. Never could get the good ending though. Oh, I remember you. Yeah. Speaking about getting the good ending, I've gotten the good ending now, and I can do it. Like, we can do it again if you ever want to try again later. I can't. I think I'm gonna end the stream once I get the line art down for this. I don't know if I'm gonna stream me coloring though, because I'm pretty bad at coloring and things. But yeah. So yeah, if you ever want to try the Easter egg again, the hard version, we can do that right after I'm done. Normally with arms, I suggest you just make a straight line because this is where it cuts off almost immediately. This, we're just going to do that. We're also going to make this pretty straight, but we are going to make this so it kind of clamps down into this arm. We're going to do that. There you go. I'm down. I'll invite you someday. Alright, cool. I'll join you. Just invite me with the party message being down to do the hardcore Easter egg. And then I'll join. There's only like one time I won't join. That's if I'm playing with other friends. Yeah, so if I don't join and you see me playing in a lobby with other people, then, or like in a party with other people, then it means I probably won't join, but I'll try and join you. How about that? So I'll tell them, like, I gotta go play with you, because I do like to play World War II Easter eggs. Oh, and we play GTA, and we 1v1'd with the space gun. Are you Beetlejuice? Or Beetle Death? Are you Beetle Death? Or are you someone else? Because I do remember doing that. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, you are! Dude, I have so much memories of that. You could have just said that that I did the Easter egg video with you in it. Pog behind the scenes art. Oh, hey, Smitty. Smitty, if you ever want to draw this, you can just rewind the stream like 2 hours or 1 hour. And Beetlejuice, or Beetle Death, if you want to, you can also rewind the stream. You can draw this. So yeah. But yeah, I remember doing. Oh, dude, I have so much memories. Listening to this music, this Donkey Kong music, makes me want to play Mario music, but I don't. But because Mario is owned by Nintendo, you know what that means. Because this is his chest, what we're gonna do, and his body is facing this way. We're gonna make it so his chest and his side can stick out right here. Remember my shovel I spent 2 hours on? I do. Mario music is unmatched. It is, yeah. Smitty, if you ever get World War II, I don't know if you have it, but if you ever do it, me and you and Beetle should play and get the Easter egg. Because me and Beetle, man, we used to play with each other. We even exchanged phone numbers. And then just one day we just stopped talking. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. And Hero's here. What up, man? Actually, Beetle, while you're here, I'm gonna make you moderator and you, Smitty, because I've known Smitty for a year now. COD World War II, I believe I have that game. Yo! We should all make a time to play with each other. That'd be epic. You have no idea how ecstatic I am to meet some of my old friends. Mod Pog, yeah. I've known you guys for years now. Something I have grown into now. Yeah, this is how it looks like right now. I think I'm just gonna finish this up right here. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna do this, because this is gonna match up like this right here. This is gonna match up with that side. Is that the map where the Easter egg, you shoot the blimp down? Yes. That map is epic. How many mods do I have? I have 4. I have 5. I have a real life friend. I got 3 of you guys, and I have another friend. His name is Coco. Right at the start of quarantine. Is that when we stopped talking to each other? You were in Vegas. Yes, I am in Vegas. Epic. So this Ted guy is an old friend of yours who just found your stream? Yeah, me and him haven't talked in so long. He just came in and I was like I don't remember you, but and then he's like, no, I'm Beetle. That was epic. Like we got you know, like those old times when you're just sitting in like a call with your friends, you're playing zombies, and it's like 2 a.m. It's like that. It was so fun. Fate has chosen this moment. Yeah, Hero, if you have World War II, we can also make this entire thing. 'Cause, yeah, it's been a while, I don't know how, but one day we just stopped talking, yeah. I remember the last thing I sent you was I knew how to do the hardcore thing, and I didn't send you that until I actually did it alone. In which, I don't think I did it alone, I think I had someone else helping me. But yeah, we ended up doing it alone. Me and someone else ended up doing it, and yeah, it's just how it happened. Hero has been a mod for... The reunion of gamers brings a tear to an eye. Truly a special moment, yeah. Just text me on whatever and I'll try to join up. Alright, cool. And then Smitty, I'll just DM you one day. What time is good for you guys? I don't know if Hero has it. I gotta go, just let me know. Alright, see you. Because I'm good from 12... I'm good from 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time up until like 5 p.m. Like 8 p.m. my time. I don't have it. Oh. It's alright, Hero. And Smitty, we can... So, because you're 2 hours ahead of me, that's 6. So, yeah, I'll be able to get on. Honestly, tonight may work for me. Yo, let's go. I still have you as a friend from that Fall Guys video thing. So yeah, we can make this work. Either tonight or whenever you guys are free. I'm free basically whenever. I got nothing going on for me. We will do that. Yes, the Fall Guys vid, lol. I play more at night? Alright, cool. 8 CST is in 2 hours and 30 minutes. Oh! Yeah, so yeah, you both are in the same timeline. Even though Hero basically did the math. Thanks, Hero. For me, it's 3 right now. I mean, I could probably change the screen so you guys can see it's 3, but yeah. We will make that. We got everything done. All we gotta do now is this scarf and the, all we gotta make is the scarf and the cloak. So we will do this. Actually, no. Timeline? What do you mean by timeline? Do you mean like, man, no. Do you mean like what time it is right now? Okay, so for the scarf, on how we're gonna start it, we're gonna make like a check mark, kind of, if you want to say it like that. We'll do this. We're gonna make one of the thingamabobs. What up, Anna? You said timeline instead of time zone. Oh, my bad. Anna, just so you know, if you wanna redraw this, just play back the video after when I'm done gaming. I'm gonna head out and talk more on Discord later. Peace. All right. See ya, Smitty. Merry Christmas, Anna. So, Hero, I've also seen that you've been grinding on economy in the Discord. You are literally a machine. No one could do that except for you, and it's pretty cool. I thought about getting Overlord rank, but I was like, no, that's too much. And finally, Merry Christmas, Hero. Yep, it's a proper send-off. So because the hair is actually going to be behind this guy, what we're gonna, like, this hair right here, it's all gonna be behind. However, this hair right here isn't behind, so the scarf is gonna go in front of everything except for this one. So it'll be like that. We're gonna have it build up and do that. And so the scarf looks like this. And we'll draw a little. If I am lucky, I could get Overlord within the week. Yo! By lucky, do you mean like gambling to get it? Because I know that you have 2 million. And I know that you have a plan. I think you have a plan at least. I think it was you, where you can get the amount of mons that you need to get Overlord. Oh, and also, I forgot this little detail, but what we're going to do is we're going to give him muscles. There we go. We're not going to give him, like, we're not going to give him, I guess you could say, we're not going to make him ripped. Only because he's not ripped, like his character alone isn't ripped. If you want to make your character ripped, I suggest you do, like, you add little bumps on the arm like that. Yes, if I do dot roulette. Oh, is that 2,700? No, that's 277,000. 27, and I will win and get 10 million. Jesus Christ. Have you just been working up for that? I suggest you do the number of 0, because I realize 0 is most, like, the one that isn't the most commonly there, but I realize I see 0 most. So here, we're just gonna make the scarf stick out so it does that. We're basically just making it so the scarf looks like it's there and not gone. We might get rid of this right here, this line. That way you can see it build inwards. And because the scarf, we didn't make the scarf as big as our sketch was, which kind of failed, but that's all right. We'll just build off of this right here. We will make it build down. And like that. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm getting a call from my mom. I'm going to have to burb and mute. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I gotta go. Bye. Oh, I gotta go. Merry Christmas. Alright, see ya, hero. And then, I feel like 7, 17, and 27 is more common, and 0 is always there when you don't want it to be. Oh, yeah. Understandable. Display. Here we go. Because Frisco just does not want to work today. So yeah, there we go. So we got the cloak done. We're going to make it look like a cloak now. So we're going to do this. We're going to make this more of a straight line. With it building up. We're going to do that. And then that. And then this. And then because you won't see the neck. Like you won't see a lot of this here when we're going into the final process. You won't see a lot of that there. I do plan on straightening out the lines. Like I do plan on doing the line with you guys, but I think with the call I just got, I have to get off after I finish the little line art. Okay. Sometimes I see people do this, but you only really do this if he's like buff, like what I said. We'll just do that. So builds in, and then that. There you go. I've seen people only do this to people that are like big. So like that. And then if you want to just add like your own little thing as well, you don't have, like, I suggest don't doing this, because the reason why we're not showing the eyebrows is because their facial expression is already shown through their eyes, their smile, and everything. So you don't really need eyebrows, but if you really wanted to just add eyebrows, you can do that. You can just do that. I suggest you just make them as straight as possible. So like this. Because you don't want to do anything that's really going to change their expression. So do that, and then you do this, and it's just going to build up. And do that. Oh wait, hold on. So the second eyebrow, or the second eyeball, this one, you want to make this one just a little bit, underneath the one that's more dominant to see, like the eye. And then if you're doing it where you can see their, like, both of their bodies, so they're facing you and it looks more better. Because what we did right here is that we've drawn their face so they're looking over here, but their body is looking at us. So yeah, it looks a little bit more weirder with it being like this, but it's fine. If you wanted to fix that as well, like if you don't like it when their body is facing us, what you can do is that you're gonna have to move the shoulders so it's like maybe right here. You're gonna want to make sure this arm is digging into this pec, And then this pack is going to be more smaller, while this one's going to be the same size with this, like that. Hey, man.
I'm just letting them watch them so they don't choke.
You bringing them in my room?
Especially him. Hey, hey!
Nice.
I want you to watch them so they don't choke.
I know. I'm going to end when I'm done with this. So I can go and watch the babies. We also ended up getting a new dog. And his name's Rex. But yeah, just like I said, if you want to make their whole body turned so it's like this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna make this like this shoulder end right here instead of right here, and then you're gonna make it where this is digging over here. So this pec is gonna be smaller than this one, and then this one is gonna dig into this arm, while this arm is gonna disappear more like that. And then with this, you just want to make this look more like a scene. Like with this part, if you're adding that, you don't have to add that. But yeah, that's just how you do it if you don't want to make it so their body is facing the viewer. So now the tricky part, adding clothing. Clothing just in general isn't the best thing in the world to do. But basically what I like to do, I just like to follow the skin line. And you just add an extra layer on top. So like that. Because their chest muscle is going to be the one that sticks out the most, you're just going to do that. And then you do that. There you go. So yeah, you can do this. So they're so when we do the actual cloak, we might just follow this part. Like we might just follow their shoulders and their whatever these are called. I don't know what they're called. You're just gonna follow that, and then once you get down to like when it starts to go down right here, you're just gonna make it a little bit more spiky. So it resembles clothing. And if you want the clothing to be tight, well then you're not going to make it as thick as this. You're actually going to make it almost just like it's the skin line. You're just drawing over it. And if you're going to make it really tight, you're just going to put a line up here, like where the neck is. You're just going to put a line up here and then color everything under it a different color. The reason why you're putting a line right here is so you can see that the neck color is different than what is under it. So yeah, you do that. So because this part right here is different, I just like to draw a line like this and build off. I'm going to make it follow the direction of the pecs, and it's going to follow the direction of the stomach. And while under here, we'll do the same thing with this arm. And then yeah, you can do this. I recommend you don't make these edges as sharp as they are, because then it looks like it's ripped. You can make it look ripped as well if you just draw something underneath the sharp edges and you just do that, and then you have to draw the human skin words. But you do that. And then yeah, there you go. Everything here you won't see, but if you do end up wanting to see it, then I suggest you draw this part. You can make this more thicker. You can make... I suggest you just keep this as a straight line, actually. And then you can make it even curve inwards. I suggest you make it curve inwards, because if you make it curve outwards, it's going to look like this, this is their belly, and it's more, it's sticking out. Oh, my little dog is here. Because he's come up to see me, he's done something. Like, ripped something. So yeah, so yeah, there we go. There's the cloak that we have right now. We're gonna... Uh-oh. My dog has grabbed a hold of my shoe that I cannot let him get away with. I'll be right back. There we go. I am back with my shoe. My dog has already got a hold of one of my shoes, and my mom found him with it. Luckily for me, he didn't rip it up or anything, so it's in great condition. It's just he untied some of the knots that I had in it, and that made it tight. And I tied those knots when I was like 3 years old, because I knew how to tie knots really well, but not anymore. I just kind of forgot everything. And now my wires are all over the place again. All right. So we'll do this. And now what we're going to do is we're not going to do anything too crazy. I suggest that you add little lines that do that. I know I just said don't do that because it looks like their belly's sticking out. So I suggest you do this. You can build up from it. With this side being like this, you can do that. Even if you want, you can build up from like that. You can do this. Because we're at their pecs, so it doesn't really matter if you want to like add just a small little line. Which we will do that. Because we just want to get creative, really. And now I always add my cloaks. So there's a line that goes straight down to the middle, and it's kind of like a squiggly line. And he's got buttons on it that keeps the cloak together. We'll space out the buttons a lot, just that way we won't have to do 2. No, we'll do 3. It's just when we're remaking all of this, we won't have it so the lines are hold on. We won't have it so the lines look like, I don't know how you want to say it. We won't have it so the lines aren't just in front of the buttons. We'll actually have to add a button right there. There we go. So it's 4 buttons. That's fine though. So the cloak will build up into that. Sometimes I feel like you can, like if you really wanted to, you can connect the scarf with the cloak. So it looks like the cloak has a hoodie. In which if you wanted to do that, all you got to do is that you just got to erase some lines from the scarf. So all the lines that are separating like these lines right here, you can get rid of these lines. But you just got to make it kind of like flow into the scarf so it looks like it belongs there. And you know, for the last step, we're just going to add a bunch of lines where it looks like the scarf is going in one place. We'll color that in. And there you go. Sometimes I just like to do this. I like to add a little thing like that. That way you can see that the opposite side of their nose exists. And because the scarf is like this, this hairstyle that you see right here. Here, let me mark this red. There we go. So because the scarf right here is like this, you won't see this. That will be gone. Because this is in the back. While this hair right here that I was talking about earlier, this is actually in the front of everything, while everything behind it is in the back. And so is this one. This hair right here is also in the front. So all you gotta worry about is just these hairs, this one, or all the ones you don't have to worry about if you want to put it in the right way. You don't gotta worry about that one, this one, or this one. Because these hairs are in the front. And you don't gotta worry about the ones in the back. There you go. Undo, undo. Got all the reds? I think so. Let me bring it back. So that color, we can go to this layer, and just like that, this layer is gone. This is how it ended up looking. I think it looks pretty nice. Oh, you know, we're actually going to add a little bit. So right here, oh, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. This is a part of the sketches that we had, like these lines right here, these lines that you see. This is part of the sketches that we added for the cloak, which I'm just about to go over that you can make it more smaller, like how I'm gonna do it. What I sometimes like to do is on straight lines like this right here, I like to make it where the cloak will stand out by jumping up and it goes down like that. You don't have to do it though, but sometimes I wouldn't do it because sometimes it kind of might mess up the drawing. You're always taking a risk when you're adding a new line. It might mess up the drawing, it might not mess up the drawing. Who knows, you know? And always, because this is a video, people saw that I drew this from scratch. So you don't have to, or I don't have to, but you have to do this. You gotta make your own little signature, which is mine is SM. You always gotta do that. You always gotta add that little signature. It's right there. The best place to put your signatures are at the top of the head, and like right here, the shoulders, or the sidearms. That's always the best place to put your signature. Just like just in those places. They're always the best places. Sometimes people put them right here. However, signatures can mess up the drawing and what they look like. And then sometimes people go crazy by them putting their signatures like this, and then they do it again, and then they do it again, and do it again, and it just gets crazy. And I suggest you stick with a signature, because I've changed my signature a few times. So the one I'm sticking with SM. There we go. Undoing that, because my signature is already here. I don't need it, because I've drew this from a video that was live. So yeah, there we go. I'm putting this back, and I really gotta go and see if the dogs are tearing anything up, which they are, because they're quiet. So yeah, this is now the end of the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, okay, I didn't add anything. We're good. This is the end of the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you guys all want more. Later, stream ending. Okay. Later, I suggest that oh man, later, tomorrow or the next day, I will go live again with me going over this drawing, because I want this drawing to be something where everyone can see, like everyone sees it, and everyone can draw it whenever they want. Because me, in my opinion, I did good on this one. I think I did good on this one than all the others. So yeah, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed. Streaming either tomorrow or the next day. Yeah, there it is. Let me edit the title so people see this. Gaming and drawing. Come draw with me. There we go. Okay, changing the title to that, and then I'm gonna end it. Alright, see you guys.